Dear brothers and sisters in Christ Jesus, I came across this wonderful reflection for Holy Week and would like to share this thought-provoking viewpoint with all those who believe. The title, I Killed Jesus. While I read the story of Christ's passion and death in the Gospel of Matthew, I was looking for myself in that story. Which character am I? What is God trying to teach me? Well, I realized that I am every character in the story of the passion and death of Christ. And I think that is the most significant point. I am the apostles. I am like those apostles sleeping in the Garden of Gethsemane, which we read it in Matthew chapter 26, verse 40. I am prone and given to laziness in the presence of holiness. I don't put up a fight against the pull of distractions or sometimes even sleep. I am Judas. Jesus has every right to call me both friend and betrayer. Barely 30 seconds apart. Matthew chapter 26 verses 46 and 50. My heart is fickle and weak, and sometimes my commitment to being Jesus' friend is blown off on the whim of an emotion. I am Caiaphas, the high priest. I want Jesus to prove himself to me. Matthew chapter 26 verse 63. I want signs and wonders to know that I really can trust him. I want my prayers answered in my way. I want concrete proof over humble faith. I am Peter. Sometimes I deny Jesus. Matthew chapter 26 verse 72. I deny him in the face of the homeless when I choose to look away. I deny him when I am afraid of being judged and condemned by those around me. I am the crowd that roared for his crucifixion. I am part of that crowd yelling, crucify him, crucify him. Matthew chapter 27 verse 21 to 23. And I say it again and again every time I knowingly choose to sin. I am Barabas. I am chained in sin and holed up in the prison of my own pride. And instead of suffering the full punishment for my sins, for which I am guilty, I let Christ take my place on the cross. Matthew chapter 27, verse 26. And I often forget to thank him. I am Pilate. I am Pilate. I want to give up when life is too challenging. Matthew chapter 27, verse 24. I am ready to wash my hands of Christianity when being a follower of Jesus means pursuing virtue over mediocrity, a life of prayer over a life of pleasure. I am Simon of Cyrene. I am Simon of Cyrene. Matthew chapter 27, verse 32. I suffer reluctantly. I will take the cross, but I won't seek it. I will only take it if it's been placed on my shoulders and I don't love it. I am the one of those spectators. I am the one of those spectators who mocked Jesus while he was hanging on the cross. Matthew chapter 27 verse 30. How quickly then they had forgotten all the good works he had done in their cities and towns. When popular opinions about Jesus changed, they followed suit. How quickly I forgot the good he has done for me. In a brief moment of pain, all my gratitude vanishes and is replaced by resentment. I am the one of those Roman soldiers. Matthew chapter 27 verse 35. I killed Jesus. My sins were the reason he was nailed to that cross. It was my fault and I know it. But sometimes I am also like that Centurion. My eyes are open to who Jesus is in my life. Matthew chapter 27 verse 54. My heart accepts the truth that God became man and died for me. And this knowledge brings me peace, and a resolution to mend my life fills my soul. I am one of the women standing by the cross. Matthew chapter 27 verses 55 and 56. When I am open to God's grace, I can be a faithful and steadfast Christian. In the midst of pain and suffering, I can stay close to the cross. Jesus, my beloved teacher, is my strength, and He is all I need. I am Joseph of Arimathea. Matthew chapter 27, verse 59. Again, only by God's grace can I be selflessly compassionate, putting others' needs before my own. Moved by God, I will use what He has given me in the service of others. My time, talent, and treasure are all for Him. Sometimes I am every character in the story of the passion and death of Christ. I killed Jesus, but I am also the reason He rose from the dead on Easter Sunday. What a glorious ending to the reflection. Please continue to keep each other in prayers and blessings during this holy week. A joyful holy season and victorious resurrection. Happy Easter to one and all. God bless you.
Till I sing it for myself and I'll say hallelujah. I've come so far from hoping